Good morning, guys. Going out to Bowman's Beach today. This is one of the nice beaches out here on Sanibel Island. Connects to the Gulf side of the island, more towards the west side of Sanibel. As you can see, there's a solid amount of parking here. Not a lot of people here today on a weekday. So there's a few different things you can do here. There's obviously the beach aspect of it, which is really, really good, and there's a nice little boardwalk to go over a little waterway and get out to the beach, which is fun. But there's also a canal system. There's like a little trail system for kayaking, which is super fun, and that's what we're gonna go through today. So kind of taking you through the maze that is Bowman's Beach Park parking lot, and kind of going through. Just, it's a windy day. It's we got like 13-14 miles an hour at the east, so I'm not trying to go out in the open water there. But I want to use this time to just kind of travel and explore through this water system. There's the spot over there, and we'll be checking that out in just a second once these people leave. But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had the best fishing experiences in this spot. I've seen other people do well. I've only probably gone 2 or 3 times in this area, and this through this little system here. But there are mullet, there's redfish, there's snook. It connects to a waterway that I've actually had on a video prior. So, and then it does eventually make it out to the Gulf. But yeah, we're gonna make it through there today and kind of show you around a little bit and see if we can catch anything. Alrighty, so like I said, this is a nice little kayak launch. Got some trash bins. It's probably the nicest kayak launch in Sanibel, honestly. Here's the map we got. So starting down there, you can go that way, but there's a dead end through there. So we'll be going up and around, and then the goal is to eventually get to that bridge point. That bridge point is where I've had a couple of really good fishing days where I've gone out from the road, actually, which was really fun. But I'm just gonna kind of explore all through this area. Eventually it comes up. You can't really cross that bridge, that culvert there. But if you were, you had to go up and around like Blind Pass area. So we'll be checking out these waterways. I have a feeling it's gonna be too windy since it's blowing from the east. This is gonna be kind of rough. But you know what? Let's just find out and explore. I do have my artificials. I have some frozen bait today, frozen shrimp, frozen ladyfish. So nothing crazy. I don't really plan on staying out here a whole long time, so it's gonna be moving. But here's our nice little kayak launch spot here. So there's out towards the dead end area that I pointed out to. There's that bridge I was talking about. So that bridge goes over to the other side towards the beach there. And then yeah, here's this cool kayak spot. So it's nice to have that little rope to hang on to when they go in and out of the kayak. And nice and sturdy, to where it's not super slippery getting in and out of the kayak. So yeah, it's a really cool spot, really fun time, and just low level of expectations today as far as catching stuff. But whoa, angry bird. The mullet are going crazy over there right now. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to being out here exploring an area I haven't been out in a few years, and or at least a year, some change probably, and kind of bringing you guys along with me. So stay tuned and see what the Lord's got for us today. All right, so now that I'm in, what's nice, we got the handlebars, you got the bars up there, so I can just push, as long as I don't leave my paddle with me. You can just push right off, and now you're in. So we got some mullet action. There's a lot of mullet out today, which my probably 2 or 3 times I've fished here, that's the fish I've definitely seen the most of. Definitely a lower tide this morning too. It is a rising tide now for the rest of morning going into the afternoon. Alrighty, so you can kind of see the lay of the water here, the lay of the land here. So pretty much wide open channel. Depth, it gets pretty deep in some areas, and that was pretty shallow right there. Varying levels of depth, but very safe for kayaking. There are signs saying watch for alligators. Knock on wood, I've never seen an alligator out here. You will see manatees, sometimes dolphin too, if they're able to squeeze through the culvert that we'll eventually get out to. Fishing wise, you know, you want to try to fish under the mangroves best you can, but again, it's inconsistent. I just remembered, I'll show it at the end of the video. It was a day, or I think it was right after Christmas a few years back, and I caught some snook. I had a bunch of snook bites, and they were all little guys, but so they are back here. Most of the stuff back here tends to be like growing, and it's like an estuary kind of area for them. So, but also if you want to take the family out, watch for birds. These trees tend to, you can see one right up there, but these dead trees tend to be popular spots for birds to sit. It's super cool. I get to watch that. I don't know if they still have them going on right now, but there used to be kayak tours that would come out of this place that I think the city would organize. I can't remember off the top of my head the specific names, but definitely something fun to take the family out on, and just kind of explore. It's a safe spot, you know. Not busy at all as far as water traffic goes. No boats back here at all. So, but yeah, really pretty day today. Haven't really seen any fish activity aside from tons of mullet. Did not want to bring my cast net out. Just was not feeling. There's a mullet splash. Was not feeling that today. So we're rounding the bend. Once I get up to here, I'll kind of get into that hook back, and that's when I really will start fishing hardcore and busting out the frozen bait, seeing if anything's sitting out there. So we'll kind of just cruising right now, letting the wind and the current roll me through there. All right, so I'm making around the bend. There's one of the beach sections there that goes out to the Gulf. Can't make it by kayak, you'd have to get out, but here's that eastern wind. As you can see, it is blustery, so I'm gonna go into maximum overdrive here as I make my way east and north to get to the next kind of rung of mangroves. Alright, I'm gonna jump there, got some birds. So you might be able to hear the traffic. So that means we're getting closer to the spot, getting closer to the road. Sandcap Drive there. So getting out of the wind a little bit now, and in more of that area they really want to fish hardcore. Mullet going crazy out here. So my game plan, I gotta see what it's like once I get there, obviously, but there are some docks along this way too, both sides here, and I'm really gonna try to fish along that culvert side and then along the mangroves here, as long as the wind lets me. That's when I'll probably bust out the frozen bait. But there's one of the water towers for out in the water. Super thankful for them and what they do for the city of Sanibel. I mean, we had water the entire time with Hurricane Milton and Helene, and with Ian, I think they got it back. Or at least we got it back within a few weeks, which is just insane to think about. There'd be no causeway bridge with that, so super thankful for them. As you can see, the mullet are crazy today. And then there's where you get into some of the docks and some of the homes along through here. So really cool, just backwater area. There's not a lot of people fishing here typically, and very peaceful, really peaceful spot. It looks like it's getting a little blustery. There we go. I mean, baby, but snook. Little guy, but still a catch. Thank you, Lord. That's a cool little structure there. This is the this neighborhood's own personal like observation tower, which is really nice. This north end, or I guess northeast end of the bayou, is really cool. It's like a bird like sanctuary back there. There's so many different birds. You can see tons of mullet rippling back and forth too. Not a lot of other fish activity, but still a really cool spot to come and check out and explore. I'm gonna make my way now west, southwest towards the culvert area and seeing what that spot looks like now. I'm pumped about that little snook on that dock. It's kind of my only really history of catching stuff along this bayou and the bayou right over under docks, catching snook. It's kind of the main recipe there. This culvert that I've gone to, or I'm going to, has so many different fish: tarpon, grouper, black drum, redfish, snook, trout, ladyfish, all of it. So a little bit more of a busy highway, sheep's head, all that. So we'll make our way now that the wind's kind of big piece of debris, something there. Now the wind's gonna be helping me for a majority of the trip here. It'll be nice, so we'll take a stroll that way maybe. All right, so here we are at the culvert. And nobody fishing, that's good. Looks like there's some bait fish. Alright, so game plan for this right now, I'm just gonna anchor up and I'm gonna cast the artificial for a little bit, kind of see how that rolls, and then give that a little bit. If I'm not getting anything, then I'll switch over to the frozen stuff. If you guys remember the Snook Mayhem video, that's what this is, that same location here. Did I finally get you? I did finally get you. Little snapper. Let's see, I think these have all been snapper bites. Yo, baby snapper. See, homie? Just be blessed, little homie. So I've been fishing here now for a little minute. Got a little fray from they've taken me into the rocks. I've been using the cut bait and just been getting really just chewed up by all these little snapper. Haven't had anything major since I've been fishing here. So I'll probably sit here for a little bit longer. Got some of that frozen shrimp still. And got a couple more bites of the ladyfish, so I'm gonna go for that and then head back to the launch. Grouper, there we go. I was waiting for one of you. Oh no, that's not a grouper. Oh, I know what this guy is. He's nasty. Oh gosh, I haven't had one of these in a while. Oh man, it's like a toadfish or something. Oh, nasty dog. Doggy dog. Look at that. That thing was disgusting. I mean, just a foul and vile creature. Nasty. Alright, see ya. Nasty looking things. There's a couple weird fish out there that you're just like, man. Those and the lizard fish, those guys are just nasty looking things. Alrighty, so spent a good amount of time there at that culvert. Really just the snapper and then that gnarly looking fish. I did see a couple snook attacking the greenbacks, but they were so few and far between. I took several casts of my artificial and had my live baits in there for a hot minute. The snapper bite died too, so I'm gonna make my way back to the kayak launch. If you headed that way, and I'll show you some footage just a little bit from when I did that in the past. If you head that way, that leads you towards the beach as well, and it's a really cool, like, kind of barren, remote area where there's not a whole lot going on as far as people, and it's very quiet and kind of feels like you're on a remote island, and just, you know, it's super pretty, super cool. Fishing wise, about what I expected. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much today with that, but that's okay. I'm thankful. Just like I said, today's just about getting out there and exploring, and I'm gonna make my way back now, and thankfully the wind's gonna help me out on a lot of the stretch here, so that's gonna be a nice turbo boost to make back to the kayak launch. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for another episode today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey and exploring Bowman's Beach together. And we've got a friend here at the kayak launch. It's going to greet us. Nice little heron there. Definitely a fun time out here today. Definitely nice time to get out of the wind. Nice area to get out of the wind. And not get beaten up by all the waves and everything. Just get myself up on here. Whoa, sorry, man. Drag my way up here. So yeah, definitely a fun day. Definitely fun to explore. Like I said, not the most productive as far as fishing goes. You know, don't tend to catch a ton of stuff in this area, but they're there, you know, and some days are gonna be better than others, and I think I also need to do a little bit more research and practice out here. I don't go here very often, so I don't know necessarily the hot spots here other than that culvert area, but really fun time being out here. Love seeing the mullet and all the wildlife, everything, so definitely a blessing still being out here. You know, the island's still recovering after Milton. It's getting there. A lot of the businesses are making a good return back, and people are starting to come back and visiting, same with the hotels and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank God for the day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay, peace, guys.